Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have something a little different. We have here the newest Polly Pocket that just came out. This is the Plushy Bear Compact. As you can see, it's a little bit different. I think it's set up to be this type of carrying keychain. Almost like Labubu or something that you can carry around with you. I noticed the similarity there. And yeah, this little guy looks like a mandarin or clementine bear. Has this little plushy outfit that's almost like a carrying case. And then the biggest change, other than the packaging here, is Polly. Polly is looking different. So she's kind of turned into more of like an anime character with the larger head than her body. So it's pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to opening this. I haven't gotten into opening or unboxing or collecting really any of the new generation of Polly Pockets. I'm more of the vintage original Polly Pocket fan. So this should be pretty cool to see. I really do like this nod to the vintage with this packaging and the colorways with the teal, pink, lavender. You know, these are all the original colors that we saw in the old Polly Pockets, so I really like that. Very nice packaging here. Angle's a little better. It's the packaging. Got little stars, flowers, hearts. Polly Pocket logo has changed back to more of the original. This is what the original Polly Pocket logo looks like. So we can see a little bit of a similarity here. Or at least I can see it. I'm sure you guys can see the little extra branches on the peas there. It's definitely more of a nod to the vintage Polly Pocket as opposed to this is what the other new gen ones look like, where it was a total rediscovery of the typeface and the font. So I like that they're getting back to the original one. I know I just showed you guys, I do have a couple of the new gen Polly Pockets here that I did go ahead and order. There's something about this new one coming out and knowing that there is a change that made me want to just, you know, collect a couple of the ones that I thought were more detailed or themes that I like before I can't anymore. So here you can see Polly, what Polly used to look like, or the new gen Polly at least. So she's made a little bit of a change from there on the left in the purple packaging to on the right is the new one. So she's increased in size a little bit, and then her head size and body size look like has increased a bit as well, but mostly the head and the hair. And so interesting, I picked the one that looks pretty much exactly like the Polly with the same hairstyle too. So she's got the double bun hairstyle, so you can really see side by side how these are changing. So it's quite significant. I'm trying to hold them side by side. So what I did is I went and grabbed some of my other Polly Pockets. So just going a little further back in time from this is where we are now. This is where Polly has been, apparently, for a numerous amount of years, even though I wasn't really collecting Polly anymore at that point. And then these are the keepsake edition. That's kind of the closest, in my opinion, to the vintage figures. We're getting back to the small. That is more based on these, which are the vintage ones that were created in '89 throughout the 90s, and then transitioned out, I believe in '97, '98 was the transition out of this style of figure. So you can see a lot smaller. So hopefully some of these comparisons give a little insight into some of a very brief history. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than this, but and then so we're moving from here to here, but before that something happened in the middle. So some of the new gen Pollys that I'm ordering, I'm seeing are coming in the new packaging. So they're the older style of the new gen, the smaller one, but they have this anniversary packaging, which turns out is not because it's Mattel's 80th anniversary. It turns out that they are going in this rebranded direction of the nod to the original logo. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this one. I'm not going to open this one today because I'm going to focus on the new one, just in case you guys are interested in this one but not sure if you want to go that direction. I'm going to open the newest one today, and then I'll do another video where I open the new gen, the older new gen ones that are new to me, and maybe some of you. I'll do one more little overview of the packaging here. Here it says Plushy Bear Compact. That's the name of this set. I do like that they're adding this information in here. I think that's really helpful to know what the set is called. And then we can see that it does function as a keychain or something that you can attach to a bag, which is kind of cute. And I do see something in here, so I'm curious what's in there. So there's a little bit of maybe a blind box element to it, which is something that's very trending recently. But I'm really loving this packaging. I might need to get one just to keep in the packaging, just because it seems like a big change and a big change in Polly Pockets. So all right, and there's Polly. There's a strawberry cat and the little bear that matches the compact itself. She looks like an orange or a mandarin. And then very cute details here in the face. We got little freckles, cute eyelashes. Everything is very, very anime, kawaii, cute. There we have it, and from there I'm going to start unboxing now. And if you stayed for all of that, thank you so much. I almost don't want to ruin this packaging, but we're going to go ahead and open it. I don't know what these preparations are for. Start. It's been released from the packaging. It's very soft, very plushy. She definitely lives up to her name of Plushy Bear. Get Polly out of here. Good to know what this is supposed to have. So I see everything except for these two, pineapple and flamingo, so that says that those are probably in there in the little keychain attachments. A little cat fell out. One thing I just noticed is that this little guy matches the outside of the plushy part of the compact. So I think they might be showing us the two characters in the toy, the figures, and then two in the compact as well, if that makes sense. This is so cute. This is a little strawberry cat. Here's the little strawberry cat. She's got little white seeds, green footprints, little green ears, a little strawberry leaf on her head, cute little tail. The bear that just looks like the compact. And then these have a soft plastic feel to them. So this is almost like a rubber, not even like a plastic. It's pretty malleable, but feels sturdy too. I really like the feel of this. This one looks like the compact to a T. It's a little mandarin or orange bear. They've got little slices, I think, slices of fruit pattern for the ears, a leaf on the top of the head, little leaves over here too. We got the little detail of the paw print. Oh my goodness. I'm really loving these characters. I think they're super cute. Here is the debut of Polly with her new look. Let's check that out. Okay, there she is. So her legs are one piece. She does have a peg on one of her feet, and she has a little P for Polly on her feet. So again, kind of similar to the vintage ones. So we have the BBT 96, that's the year that this one came out. And then they're kind of doing a little ode to that, I think, in my opinion, with the P on the foot. So there's vintage Polly compared to the new Polly. Significantly bigger. Just as cute in my opinion. She's wearing a little strawberry, I think bathing suit or jumpsuit of some kind. Maybe it's a one-piece bathing suit. With a very cute strawberry leaf collar. She's got some rosy cheeks. Maybe dark purple eyes. A lot of nice detail here in the face. And then her hair it's not as flexible as, let's say, Wednesday or the Wednesday characters in the Addams Family collector set. It's more of a hard plastic, a little harder than the toys. So there's Polly. I kind of like where they're going with this. So there's a few pieces here. These three look like they won't come off. There's no attachment. The orange one does have an attachment here where you can separate it to remove, and then the lime green one does as well. So these are functional. It looks like a little juice, And then we have the bear character again right there. The bear isn't orange over here. The bear is more of like a realistic bear color over here, like a tan color. And this is a cute little juice box. So let's open this, and here is a flamingo. The flamingo is also fairly flexible. Maybe a little more flexible than the bears, just because it has more like thinner limbs, so it's naturally going to be a little more flexible. I think it's really cool that they're including this kind of carrying case for your figures. I think if they had done this with the vintage ones, maybe a lot of those vintage sets wouldn't be incomplete. Here's a cute little lime. I like the transparent plastics that they're using. Oh, I didn't notice the back of this one. Oh yeah, this one has the Polly Pocket logo as well. Loving the new logo. It's a happy little lime with a heart-shaped opener here. Alright, and then that's where the pineapple is. Without further ado, let's take a look at the new compact. So the plushie outside is very soft. It's a very hot pink color, very vibrant. There's a tag here, and on the tag there is again that new Polly Pocket logo. So similar to Polly, the compact has a very large head and a small body. So we can see that here. And then there's a Velcro here. Oh. Alright. And then inside the plushie there's another character in here. So this looks like the little strawberry cat that we saw earlier. It's kind of cute how you can take the compact out of the plushie and there's still this character in here with the printed detail. That's kind of nice. So there's little fruits here. Watermelon, lemon, cherry, the little strawberry leaf on top like we saw on the top of her head. And then a banana, strawberry, and an orange, or clementine, or mandarin, whatever citrus fruit. I like the follow through on their theme. It's a cool detail that the strawberry cat is there, and then the compact matches this little guy. Here we go. I never know if I should leave these other things here. Let me know if you guys prefer one way or the other. Part of me gets distracted so easily that I like it to be totally cleared out. But I don't know if it matters or if other people care. So let me know if you have a preference. Here is the compact. It has a really nice, like almost not a soft touch, but it is very nice to touch. Like it has a matte finish to it that makes it feel satiny. Here is the 2025 Mattel and new Polly Pocket logo on the back. She's got a little green bow above her mandarin clementine leaf, cute freckles, heart cheeks. All right, let's give this an open. Oh wow, so it clicks like right into place. It felt very sturdy and secure when it did that. That was cool. All right, so here's the big picture. And like, let's take a closer look here. All right, so it can also flip into the totally neutral position, 90 degrees, and then close. All right, let's here? Wow, okay. So we've got, I don't know what that purple character is behind this cart, but this looks like a strawberry canopy or umbrella. We've got the stem, the seeds, and little strawberry cat ears. And then the cart is actually holding up this hammock here. Three-dimensional movable hammock. And there's another hammock in the back that there's like a lemonade bear or some kind of yellow bear back there as well, who's lounging in the hammock. Looks like there's some other characters as well, like a green cat that's a little smaller. There's some fruits, some slippers, a sandcastle. Some nice details here in the sticker. It does feel kind of like a cardboard sticker. Maybe that's similar to some of the other newer ones, but it looks nice. And I like the relief details here. There's a lot of repetition with the relief and three-dimensional details with the sticker, like the hammock and the hammock, and then there's like the shovel and pail with the shovel and pail in the background. I don't know how I feel about that, or if maybe they could have done something different. Here's the bottom. There's a blue transparent piece on top of this, I guess another type of transparent blue, and moving pieces here with the lemon and strawberry floaties, and then a beach towel with the characters on there. For some reason the bear inside the compact is yellow, so it's like yellow lemon bear with the strawberry cat. And there he is, or she, or they, it are again, but it doesn't match the character of the orange bear. So I don't know if that's just a different character or if they forgot what color the bear is, or maybe this is a character that we'll see later, because there are other like lemon motifs here, unless this is supposed to be an orange. But the compact is orange and this guy is orange, but then the details are yellow here and here and here. I like the details in the sand. There's a bunch of seashells and a nice little lounge area here as well. I don't think Polly has a friend, but there's two lounge chairs. So that's interesting, but maybe as they continue to grow these sets, there will be more characters that can be interchangeable. And another thing I'll have to check when I start opening some of the other new gen Polly Pockets is if they can also stand in these compacts. That would be good, so that people can, you know, play or interchange some of the pieces there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pineapple over here. Seems like a good place for a pineapple. And Polly can stand here, and let's see, she can stand there, and she can also stand on any of these little floating pieces. And it looks like the little strawberry cat and the bear can also, shall we make it match? Well, you can also lounge. Put these two over here. also go in the hammock, which is kind of cool. Let's do a little close up. Also moves at the waist. Oh wow, okay. So she can move that way as well, but I'm pretty sure from what I heard she can move at this hinge down here as well. So if you're interested, I think you just have to kind of muscle it a little bit. I'm not going to do that because I don't like when the figures get floppy, but I might change my mind and just demo it at another video if you guys would like to see it, so let me know. All in all, I think it's a very cute direction. I like that Polly has these little characters. They're a little bit larger than the ones that, or at least the new generation that we're used to. And I can see already that there's some issues with like how well they stay on these little pegs. But I'll try playing around with it. Maybe it's just me. But I like the material that they made these guys in. So let me know what you guys think. Oh yeah, I have to do my little, I know this is not possible. I always do a close test. So yeah, you cannot close the compact with these inside. Let's see if you can close with them laying down inside. I have a feeling that's also a no. Yes, that's also a no. It's a very shallow compact. There's not a whole lot of room inside. So you do have to remove the characters to close, which is fine. And I think that's why they gave us these as a carrying. Oh, I forgot to bring the flamingo out. Well, I'll have to save that for another time. But my question is there actually enough room to put all of our pieces in these? Let's see. Okay, we put those three in there. Oh yeah, that should work just fine. So I'm into this idea 100%. I think that's so awesome if they're gonna start, or if some of these will have either space inside the compact or secret compartments or a storage of some sort to make sure those little pieces don't get lost. I think that's awesome. I don't know why that felt almost like suiting up in a winter jacket, but it did. And she has transformed back into a Clementine Mandarin bear. This one kind of hooks on. Let's just thread it on maybe. And then I would probably do it like this and then use this little one to clip onto something. Let me check really quickly how they did it. In the pack of this, which is pretty close to what I did. And then they hang it off the top. Oh, and they actually put these guys on the middle one. Let me go ahead and do that. But it's very interchangeable. As you see, these just pop off. So if you want to move them around, it's pretty easy to do so. I'm gonna clip them onto these little middle pink ones that you can't use, you can't open. Here we go. So this is, it's not heavy, but it's not super light either. Would I put it on a bag? Probably not, but I'm more of a collector. I think yes, you probably could. If I were to flip it on a bag, I would probably take off these accessories. I would be afraid that these would fall off anyway, and I would just use this part to like hang on a bag or a backpack. It'll be interesting to see what they do next after this one. I'm really staying tuned for that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thanks so much for watching. I know this was kind of a long one, but I feel like there was so much to cover, and it's very interactive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below in the comments, is this something you're interested in? What did you think? Are you feeling like this is a hit or a miss? I'm very curious. I personally like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to stay creative, stay collecting, and I'll see you guys in the next video.